franchise. And we're gonna do a draft. Obviously, as the Houston Astros. That's my favorite team. So let's go. Let's go. Should we just close our eyes and pick one? Let's go with the Red Sox. Finish draft on. Nope. CPU roster control. Trade. Force trades. Designator hitter on. We 12th pick. So they got some big picks going. I kind of don't want to start off with a pitcher. Because pitchers usually go late, but not the good ones. And that's where it gets me a little worried. Let's get Max. JV. Let's get a pitching staff. Why not? Let's get a position player. Miggy. Josh Donaldson. Cespedes. Let's go. Let's get a relief. Hopefully they don't get who I'm looking at. I don't think they got him. They didn't get him. Alright, Nelson Cruz. Donaldson. Can we get Josh Hader next? That's the question. Josh Hader. Yes, we can. Albert Amora Jr. Will Harris, Chad Green. Let's get this. We're gonna have some big struggles, I see. We need to start getting position players, but the relief pitchers, they're there. Center field. Aaron Hicks. Alright, yeah. Let's not go Aaron Hicks yet. I'm going Kutch. I think someone drafted Aaron Hicks. Let's get D. Gordon. He's got speed. Oh, Josh Bell's on the board this long. I'm looking at someone else for first base. Is he still there? No. We. Let's go with you're a lefty. Closing pitcher. Alright, catcher. I just need defensive catcher. Alright, how this is gonna work, whenever we have every position filled, yeah. Arrieta. Wow. AJ Pollock. This series I'm gonna be hitting with zone, so I could get a little better at it. So I just get a little better at it and maybe use it in ranked seasons for Diamond Dynasty, which is going to be the main series on this channel. And it's really, really easy to hit, apparently to a couple YouTubers. So, coaching tasks. Set. Player development. Yeah, y'all can do that. I'm not. Alright! First game is gonna be us versus the Mariners. First, user settings, gameplay, legend, Hall of Fame. Let's see. Scherzer's on the mound today for us. Let's see what he can do. Are you ready? Are you ready? Whole squad ready? No, I watch. Alright. What we gonna do today, boys?
MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald City, T-Mobile Park in Seattle. Today, it's the home opener for this new season
Give me a
between
second.
the Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
And he popped him up. Base hit, and the Red Sox are into the hit column for the first time this season.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
He's set, and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are our umpires for this one. Working.
Let's see what he can do here, boys.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves
That's a
around
2-ball.
Too much for my liking.
Oh.
Your scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Popped him up.
Yeah, I got way under it.
VR is calling for it. No trouble with this
Way
one. And the
under
inning is
it.
over.
Oh, I missed it though.
So striding in, Jonathan VR. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
And he takes ball 1. Past battles with Scherzer, he's gone just 2 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Gonzalez, commonly known as Cargo. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting third.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Jose Ramirez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A ball and no strikes. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Story is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Batting fifth. The pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
No outfielder.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Daniel Falco. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ramirez, the runner at third. Story at second. Sanchez on at first with 2 down. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early. And they done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I was
Another
way
one
on
sent
top of
foul.
that.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored. In this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Dude, zone is so much easier.
Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send
I
him,
might use
and
zone.
The outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a
Zone
third base
is so
coach. You know the
easy.
outfielder has a strong throwing
I'm
arm.
all
You're
over
taking
these
a lot of
pitches.
things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. David Freese goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hosmer on third. Eaton on second. McCutchen is over at first with 1 away.
No, guess pitch is going on.
And it's fouled away.
I don't like that. I don't like guess pitch.
Ready with the 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left. Hawker going back at the track.
Let's go!
Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
Zone is so
Why you just can't put yourself in
easy.
a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put
I'm
the hitter,
swinging with
and
zone.
he knows it. So
I
he
never
sets up,
forget
waiting
what
for
I
the
said
outs, and
earlier.
That's exactly what he
Zone
does. Jumping all over this thing
is
for a grand
easier.
slam.
1 for 1
Whew,
after a
than I
single
thought.
this first time up. Into
This
the
is not
windup. Here
horrible.
comes the 0-1. Line toward right center.
That's got to get over his head.
And he will
No.
make the play.
I was all
2 away
over
now.
it, though. I'm all over it.
Now batting.
I'm all over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a slider, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
I gotta lay off. If I would've got any under it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
Come
toward
on.
the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second.
Oh, this beautiful throw.
And they'll get him at second. And
Beautiful
with
throw.
that, the side is retired.
Beautiful.
Put up a big
That was
leading
beautiful.
off the inning, Zach Cozart, and they'll need him to get something going here.
That was
Here's
good.
the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second.
Come on,
So
placement,
adjustments need
boys.
to be made, and fast.
Leave it there. Don't get it. Oh.
3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base,
Let's go.
this could spell for a huge inning.
Fastball
Let's
called,
go.
strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth,
Now the
the
pitch.
center fielder, Scott.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter.
Change
That
up,
hard
blowing
breaking
away.
ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a
Good
good
pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Don't get it any lower. Leave it up high if you want.
Scheffler even at
There
2
you go.
balls and 2
Good pitch.
strikes.
Good pitch. It's a good pitch. I got it.
Mariners center fielder now with a full count,
Okay.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
They're
Nothing
working
has
him.
to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing
He's
and a
gonna
miss
go
on the
5
fastball
innings,
that time,
maybe.
out number 2.
5 innings at the most. If they keep getting in counts like this.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down
Wheels.
via the punch-out, so we'll
Absolute
see if he can fare any better.
Wheel.
Hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the
go.
heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Come on, energy.
2 balls and
Good
2 strikes
pitch.
to Jonathan Villar.
Pretty
Every
standard curve in
single
the dirt, looking
batter
for a
is
strike
4
out there, but
pitches
that
at
was a good job.
And we'll
least.
have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that
Like, I've never had a pitch. I think it was 1
next
batter.
up for the Red Sox, Josh Donaldson,
I had,
as we are all set
like,
to begin
2
the
pitches.
3rd inning in this one.
One of the
Everything
keys
else
to
is-
securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on
Yeah.
and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid
Oh,
player
man.
his entire big league career. and I
Zone.
expect
What
him
is
to have
up
a
with
ton
zone?
of suitors come this offseason.
What is up with zone hitting?
So here's the
It's
Boston
cracked.
hitter, Nelson Cruz. He singled his last time up.
It's
He's
not
ready. Here's the
fair.
first offering. Popped him up.
That shouldn't have been popped up.
Ramirez in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back.
That shouldn't have been popped up.
Next for the Red Sox,
Riding in, Eric
I put
Hosmer.
my
He reached
marker
on a
like
walk
right
in his
here.
last time up and later came around to score. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and a
I moved
hearty
it up.
cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too
Come on,
much. He
Eaton.
took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Hit hard back up the middle. Over to Villar. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
the left fielder, number 22.
Digging in now, Andrew McCutchen looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field.
That's caught.
Gonzalez is there, and he puts this one away
Good
for
hack.
the 3rd out. So Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Popped him up. Maldonado is there. One down.
A baby.
Next for Seattle, Jose Ramirez. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Taken high.
I thought that ball was going to get smashed.
Racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Woo!
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
That was bad.
The first pitch fastball, it's ball one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he takes ball 2,
Dang.
and it's 2-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't
come
throw
on,
him
keep
off
your
his
confidence
game right
up.
here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire getting his head right now.
The 2-2 is swung on
Atta
and missed,
kid.
strike 3.
Let's go. He's going 6 innings.
1,
He's
2, 3
going
go
6
the Mariners.
innings.
They trail 5-2.
He was late? Oh, no. He was not late.
Here's David Freese to stand in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Good movement there.
Oh, that was good.
Close, 1-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Count is 1-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Martin Maldonado. He went deep for a grand slam in his first at-bat.
A little bit of breathing room here as they lead by 3, but the big part of that, go back to this guy's last at-bat when he hit that big grand slam.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind.
Come on, it's hard to
0-2.
take now.
Maldonado stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but the grind. Find out the career he has being drafted where he was. My hat's off to him.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next is Speedy D. Gordon. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing on the pitch inside. First strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Palka. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that one flung on and missed 0-1.
Sanchez.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Popped him up. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring forward the power bat of Daniel Palka. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is there, 2 gone.
There we go. Woo.
Now batting,
At the plate, C.J. Cron. He flew out in his last at bat. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He most
Yes, he
certainly
does.
10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning.
Let's go.
Mariners are down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 2 down.
Into the box now,
2 down.
Gene Segura. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Gene Segura.
Hit sharply
Oh, I
on
got
the
on top of it. 1 out.
ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
I gotta work him. I gotta work the pitcher.
Now batting,
Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on its way. Liner in there for a base hit.
I'm reading the computer right now. Low pitches, it's always been thrown.
Absolutely scorched that base hit.
He throws
Worthy of
high
some
pitches
shout
every
track
once in a
love,
while.
And as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-0. Hard on the ground towards
There we go.
short. He's through for a base hit. His
Wait on the
second
low
of the ball.
pitches, boys.
Even the shortstop is off the mark.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he
Now
didn't
batting,
miss it. Nice
first
swing
baseman,
right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Lane
I'm
Hardy
sitting low
takes the mound to try to
fastball.
get out
Here
of
comes
this
the
mess.
lefty.
There are 2 on
Number
with only 1
36.
away.
Blaine.
Into the box,
Hardy.
Eric Hosmer, as he'll go after the first
Ah,
pitch to him and comes
that
up
was
empty at strike
horrible.
1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything
stealing.
over the heart of the plate.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Throw. It's there.
Oh, strike him out, throw him out.
And a poor gamble in hindsight there as the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
The designated hitter.
Okay, thank you,
Back.
Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the letters 0-1. Cozart, 33 years old. He's a 9-year major league vet. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Maldonado recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Cozart is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Good job of getting
The
him to
center
chase the
fielder.
ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for
Kepler.
keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than
I think
it looks, but
Maldonado was
big
the
league
right
catchers
pick.
Make it look easy.
He's big.
sometimes.
And that brings up Scott Schebler.
I don't think Sergio was. He's doing all right. 2
on
runs.
2 hits,
That's
and no errors in the game.
it's a
for the
lot
Mariners
more
to
than you
this point.
think.
And
If it
1-1
wasn't for
as this one's
Maldonado,
on
we
the
wouldn't
hands.
be winning. And he's not even like,
Here's a slider
what
for
is he,
ball
like
strike,
a
and he's
80
behind 1 and
overall?
2
Not
now.
even.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to
He's
be able
good.
to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people
Let's
think you
go.
can get to, but after you're pounded in twice,
Are you
that
sure
ball
this
looks
on
like a
like
foot outside.
Hall of Fame
Up to the
difficulty?
offside.
It is. What is going on?
Stuff on that one. Scott Schindler becomes
Wait. It is. What is going on?
out number 2 this inning.
Oh my.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
Come on, don't leave it down the plate.
He's fallen
That was a
behind
good
now,
pitch.
3-1.
I give 2.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Stopped by the post office to get
Attaboy.
stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing
Come
in
back
that
from a
nasty.
3-1 count,
And
be
he'll get
like.
there in plenty of time to put this one away. Standing in, Adam Eaton. Lifetime versus this arm. He's
The
1
center
for
fielder,
5.
number 3, Adam.
First pitch of the at-bat. Not his best
My
effort
eye.
that time. It's
Come
strike
on.
1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I would have rolled over anyway.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays
Get
off
out.
that time, and it's 1-2. Hardy stands 6-2
Sit low,
and
sit
throws
low.
from the left side. This is his
Read
6th
your
season
opponent.
for him in the big leagues. Bottom dropped
Damn.
down on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Eaton is retired, and there's one away.
Keep the score 5-2.
Left fielder.
So striding forward now, Andrew McCutchen. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Let's go, Kutch. Kutch coming clutch in situations.
Hit in the air out to center field.
That's called.
Schindler has a beat on it, and he
Better
brings
at
it
bat.
in for the second out of the inning.
We're sitting low and we're smashing
2 men are
it.
gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And
His
that
always
brings in
throwing
the
is
former
low.
World Series
Easy to
hero
read.
David Freese. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Ground ball.
Watch
sent
out,
to the middle,
pitcher.
and that finds its way
Throw
through
another
for a
low,
base hit.
whatever you just threw. Because I like hitting.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And your pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Maldonado!
In the air out to center field.
Drop!
Schindler has it in his
Oh.
tracks. No
I got
trouble with
under
this
it.
one, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Striding into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
They only have
From
one
the windup,
earned
the
run.
1-1 pitch. That finds the
The
zone.
other
A called
the other
strike.
run was on an error.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez
Swing
is
and
down
a
on
miss.
strikes for the
Come on,
first
give me
out.
that big fat bar.
Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. It was a fly
Yeah.
for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last
Woo!
AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
I thought I had a way better bullpen. It's an alright bullpen.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And
Let's
he struck
go.
him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, D. Gordon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Gordon. Ready with the
Max
first
Scherzer
pitch.
goes 7, hopefully.
Pulled toward right center
That's a
field.
bloop. No.
Gonzalez has the best view of this
Car
one,
goes
so
a
he'll
little
take it
fast
for the
out
first
there.
out.
The batter.
Gene Segura standing in.
I kind of got under it.
Segura.
First offering on its way. Hit out
Oh,
toward
it
second.
jammed me.
Scooped up on the backhand.
Come on.
On to first, and it's a quick
Oh,
start to the 7th.
no.
Now 2 away. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup
I was
makes him
sitting
jump
low.
a swing and a miss.
Hey, this
Dang.
pitcher better watch himself right here.
Come
the
on,
way
play
this guy's
aggressive.
swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
That's a catch.
Is there.
4-pitch inning.
That retires the side.
Ready for
So
Oh,
no
swung
hits,
too
no
early.
errors, and no one left. Get up and stretch now here in the
Come on, Scherzer, give me a half an
leading
inning
off
here.
the inning. Gary
Until
Sanchez
you like just run out
to
of
get
gas.
something going here and even this game up.
Sanchez.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Come on, give me an inning.
High and deep to straightaway right.
Oh, I can catch that.
At the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time. And he's
Why
in
did
there
he
with
catch
a
that?
When you're struggling as a team
Now
to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he rings up
Woo!
another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. Ready with the 0-2. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Designated hitter, Zach.
Now after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And
We're going into the 8th.
Here in the 7th.
Scherzer started off
Mariners lead
horrible
1,
and
the
came
deficit
back.
remains 5.
It came back, only giving up 1 hit after the first inning.
Nelson Cruz.
I think that's going to be it for him,
Here in
though.
this at-bat.
Good appearance.
First
Good
pitch hacking
appearance.
here, and that's the first strike. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw.
Just keep fouling.
The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Ah.
Now batting.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. 1-2 now.
Ah, check swung, huh? Betcha I did. I'm all over it.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the
No.
dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hosmer is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Looks like we can't hit the
Stepping up
lefties.
now, Adam Eaton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch.
Sitting down the
Look for
middle.
him to try
And I
stay
got
back a
that.
little bit more. Let the ball
And
get
I
a little
got
deeper.
that.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's working on a
Sitting
1
right
for
here.
3 thus far.
Come on,
Here
first
comes
pitch
the
right
first
here, it's
pitch.
going.
Fouled away.
That was not where I wanted it.
Eaton is
I was
on
over
first
it.
with
I
2
was
away.
all on it. Right shit.
Oh, and he's got him in the palm
Come
of his hand
on,
now. It's
Mark
0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That
Come on,
pitch
Coach.
wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to
on
get
it.
the bat on that one.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights
Oh, wait, I
back
gotta
over the
take
heart
that
of the
off.
plate and maybe be ready.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it remains 5-2. Stepping in, Scott Schebler. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead this guy's gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And it's fouled away. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
The batter, number 2.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Jonathan Villar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
High that time with the slider taken for a ball. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
3-2 now. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got...
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Wade Davis is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 72, Wade Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Hit hard on the ground at third. And he gives it the old Olay at third, and it gets right by him into left.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive it back to a breaking ball the other way fires me up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's gone 2 for 6. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Full count now. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The tag's there, and he's
strike him out, throw him out, baby. Let's go. Why did y'all steal?
Bullpen. Tyler Thornburg enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's
fair, and that's a double.
He's 2 for 4 now. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Now batter.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the
Jersey shake.
So he got the change.
Oh yeah,
Jersey
shake.
Home
run.
Oh
yeah.
That's not always easy to do.
So
most ribbies in the season, Maldonado. Give yourself a hand.
And yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have.
Come on, Maldonado. Maldonado. Maldonado.
Dialed in at the plate right now.
Give me that heater.
The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a liner to left center field.
Yeah.
And that's going to drop in for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt me. Oh, it does, because, Bureau, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
All right, you're stealing. This is a stupid move.
And there he goes towards second.
Oh, no, it's not.
Left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And
Let's
they
go!
keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Stepping in now, Gene Segura. He swings and misses. Throw down.
Oh, yeah, D.
He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Jesus, Jarvis.
Couple of men in
Good
scoring
pitch.
position here with none down.
In a game, I never hit that. Never.
Fouled off.
I'll never hit that in a game.
The 1-2. Now a shot toward the gap in left center.
All right.
And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. And the second run will score as well. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third.
It's
now.
fine. I'm good at rundowns. No, I'm not. I'm safe.
And they'll just tag
Oh.
in here for the out.
Oh, it's fine.
Sam Dyson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this
Your
one.
attention, please. Now pitching for
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
number
pitch.
49.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz, a lifetime against Sam Dyson. He's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cruz is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits. Striding in to start the 9th, Trevor Story, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he lays off there, 1-0. Max Scherzer. Josh Hader is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
71, Josh Hader.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The kicker, number 28.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Eaton is after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll.
Jan Marinez enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Jan Marinez.
So here's Daniel Palka now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Marinez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. McCutchen is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The first baseman, number 25.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Red Sox move to 1-0 on the young season.
1-0, boys, and now we'll do it.
Tough stretch on the road to win the first
Good
game of the series.
Max Scherzer with the win. D. Gordon, I believe, with 2 hits today.
Boston took the lead in the 2nd inning.
Maldonado, player of the game in my books, or Max Scherzer, either one. That was a good game. GG.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney.
Good game. Play the game, Maldonado. Maldonado.
MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Max Scherzer did really good. Brad Keller, not so much. I feel bad.
16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at T-Mobile Park.
Well,
47,700.
that is a win. Woo! Gary Sanchez went 3 for 4 for them. I guess he did good.
First at the American League East.
I saved. Alright. Thanks for watching this video. And I am happy to say that we are 1-0 in the season. And most of the videos are going to be 1 game. But if they go quick, like if we win like 2-0, that's more likely going to be 2 games. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Go check out my other series that I am currently working on, and